2 years after the English defeated the Spanish in the Anglo-Spanish War, the small settlement of Port Royal, Jamaica, in 1657, was quickly transforming into one of the most prosperous trading ports in the Caribbean. Along the waterfront, merchant ships arrived daily, bringing goods from Europe, Africa, and the American colonies. By sunrise, the docks bustled with stevedores unloading barrels of sugar, hides, and rum. The humid air smelled of salt, spices, and freshly cut timber as labourers, both free and enslaved, hurried along wooden piers. English merchants, dressed in wide-brimmed hats and linen coats, barked orders while port officials recorded shipments under the hot Jamaican sun. Inside the markets, women sold tropical fruits, salted fish, and woven fabrics. Taverns filled early with sailors exchanging coins for ale, filling the air with songs and laughter. Bakers, blacksmiths, and cobblers advertised their trades, creating a busy network that sustained Port Royal's growing population. Throughout the day, skilled artisans worked in narrow alleys behind the market. Blacksmiths hammered horseshoes and cutlasses, while coopers crafted barrels essential for shipping rum and molasses. The smell of iron and wood mingled in the hot, humid air, blending with the distant scent of the sea. Beyond the shops, wealthy traders met in shaded courtyards to negotiate deals over parchment and quills. English, Dutch, and Portuguese languages mixed together in the open air. Deals were struck for goods like sugar, indigo, tobacco, and African slaves, commodities that fueled the Caribbean economy and reshaped global trade. Children played barefoot in the dusty streets, chasing goats and playing with handmade wooden toys. Wives managed household gardens behind timber homes, growing cassava, maize, and tropical herbs for cooking. Life thrived even under the sweltering sun, driven by necessity and opportunity alike. As the afternoon wore on, women gathered at open-air stalls to trade fruits, spices, and gossip. Vendors sold pineapples, coconuts, and bundles of cinnamon and nutmeg freshly arrived from distant islands. The hum of commerce never truly stopped, echoing the ambitions of this bustling colonial port. Down by the waterfront, large galleons and smaller sloops rocked gently in the shallow harbor. Sailors repaired sails, loaded crates of rum and sugar, and prepared for the perilous voyages ahead. The smell of tar, salt water, and exotic spices mixed into a heavy evening mist. At night, lanterns flickered outside lively taverns. Pirates, merchants, and settlers alike crowded into timbered inns, exchanging stories of shipwrecks, battles, and fortunes won and lost. Laughter and the sound of fiddles filled the streets, even as distant thunder rumbled over the Caribbean Sea. Though life in Port Royal was vibrant, it was also precarious. The town teetered between fortune and disaster, always vulnerable to storms, fires, and political rivalries. Yet for now, in 1657, it stood as one of the richest and most notorious ports in the New World.